Hi everyone, and welcome to DASTCI. This is Diana Olatunde, and as you can see on the screen, well, first of all, a huge congrats to me on making this particular profit on the cake trade. I specifically spoke about this on my YouTube channel some few days backwards, being a swing trader, and I spoke about my entry point on this trade, and it's going really nice. So hopefully you are able to make some profits as well following that. If you're not yet following my YouTube channel, just make sure you're doing that and subscribe, click the bell notification so you get on time information on how I'm analyzing the market. Okay, so for today's video, my last prediction played out again quite nicely on the Bitcoin price action. As you can see, in fact, I think I should be called Miss Spot On now because really this is actually kind of interesting to see. And as you can see, we actually broke above this triangle that we had here, and we got a retest, came back into the zone, and then we broke above it again, got a retest around here, and we saw upward price movements ever since. But don't get scared, okay, because there's still some pump in Bitcoin, so be careful with entering short positions right now. Although this is seeming to me like a double top with RSI divergence as well. Okay, you can see that this is going up and this is coming down, just a little RSI divergence there on the 1 hour time frame. But regardless, we might see that we drop down to the zone and then it flips to support again for us, and hopefully we'll be able to break above this zone, because the price targets for this triangle with which we broke out from is somewhere around $70,000, which would be around this zone that we have here. If I'm to take my rectangular box, it should be somewhere around this area. All right. And if I'm to draw this to the side, let me just drag it to the side. So this is where our price target is, somewhere around, okay? And hopefully if you're able to enter this trade on the retest, you should be in some very nice profits right now. We are presently in a resistance zone. Hopefully Bitcoin gets enough momentum to push it above this zone, because like I said, I'm pro Bitcoin, even though I still give unbiased analysis on the market charts every day. But my overall take on Bitcoin is I really love Bitcoin and I really want it to boom. So, but regardless, markets is the market. We always have to give an unbiased opinion on it. Now, if we're to look at the higher time frame, I'd like to see how this is looking like on the higher time frame as well, because we know sometimes, not actually sometimes, most times the higher time frames is what actually dictates what market is most likely going to do. Like in the long run. So, and in the higher time frame, we are also on this particular, in fact, this resistance zone becomes clearer here. All right. And ever since we broke this parabolical line, we saw this downward movement in price, but hopefully now we have created a correction. And on the 4 hour time frame, you can see we created something somewhat similar to like a double bottom here. We might have a retest to the neckline of this double bottom, and as such, prices may still drop back to $65,446 before we see more momentum upwards. All right, now I want to remove all these other lines which I've drawn to make it easier for you to understand. So I want to see if we can cite any other form of pattern here on the Bitcoin price action. And I'm going to do that right now. I just want to delete this so it becomes clearer and you guys are not confused as to what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm seeing something else here on the Bitcoin time frame, and I want to see if I can draw it out for us. Okay, we have something like a slanty head and shoulder pattern. I'm going to change the color of this so that it becomes more clear to you. Maybe I should make this okay. That's might be confusing as well. Let's try this. Okay, so there we have that. Now as you can see, we created something like a shoulder here, right? We have the head here, and we have another shoulder here. And if we were to take the price targets for this head and shoulder pattern, the inverted head and shoulder pattern that is forming on the 4-hour time frame, our price targets should be somewhere, if I'm to zoom out, should be somewhere around. Let me make this a little bit clearer. Okay, I have to move this over here. Should be somewhere around $74,500. Okay, if this head and shoulder pattern plays out. So as you can see, we are on a critical point, both on the 4-hour time frame and on the 1-hour time frame, because on the 4-hour time frame, we are hoping to break above this inverted head and shoulder pattern so that we can see much more prices, much more higher prices on the Bitcoin price action, and that should take us to around $74,000 if we're able to break above this. So if you missed out on the breakout of this triangle, if you missed out on entering on the retest, you might want to wait till we break above this resistance zone and then enter on the retest and then ride it for the long haul to reach like $74,000. But do not forget, we also have another resistance zone in this area where we first saw the first rejection from Bitcoin. So presently, if I were you and I took any trades on Bitcoin right now, I most likely will be closing my long trades, and except if you as a trader, except if you're actually waiting for it to break above this two resistance, which I highlighted on the two different time frames. Okay, so yeah, except you're willing to do that, then you can say, okay, you still want to leave your trade and just let it ride, you know, especially if you're trading it on spot. Okay, but presently we are in a rejection, and you might actually want to enter on the retest when we close above these two rejections we're seeing, both on the 4-hour time frame and on the 1-hour time frame. So that's it for me on Bitcoin right now. All right. We are going to be looking at the price action of Cake and how it's doing as well, if we want to start taking profits or if we want to remain in the trade. Now, this is the Cake chart as at the last time I charted it out, and presently, if I'm to draw another zone, we are currently at a very critical point on the Cake price action. So we're seeing a small close above this resistance zone, you know, to serve as resistance here, served as support here, as resistance here, as resistance here, and we are presently breaking above of that. So it would be nice to see how far this can go. Presently I'm holding Cake. I'm swing trading it for the long run. I'm going to bring a video very soon on how you can enter swing trades using in specific indicators in relation to their settings. So watch out for that and stay tuned for it. That's it for me on analysis this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to smash up the like button, leave a comment, follow us. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and encourages me to create more videos for you. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.